10 things only Sigma males understand. A Sigma male is a guy who prefers to live outside of society's traditional social dominance system. Sigma guys share many of the same characteristics as alpha males, but they like to march to the beat of their own drum and don't frequently follow instructions or comply to societal designations or systems. The guys who ride out into the sunset on their horses with little more than the pack on their backs are known as Sigma males. Number 10. He loves being alone, but he values other people. A Sigma man's appreciation of isolation is immediately apparent. Despite their capacity to switch on their charisma and charm at will, Sigma guys are most at ease while alone. They are introverts who need time and space to reflect and unwind, because other people drain their vitality, no matter how much they mean to them. Despite this, Sigma guys realize the value of having excellent individuals around them since they know they cannot achieve all their goals alone. It's difficult to be in a relationship with a Sigma man, especially if you're used to men who adore you. Number 9. He's in touch with his own power. A Sigma guy is aware of his own strength. Inward validation suffices for him. But how do you silence that inner voice of insecurity? The best strategy is to use your personal strength. We all have enormous power and potential, yet most of us never use it. We get stuck in self-doubt and restricting thoughts. We cease doing what makes us happy. To unleash their own strength, he's helped thousands of individuals balance work, family, faith, and love. His method is unique, combining ancient shamanic practices with modernity. It's a method that doesn't rely on gimmicks or false claims of empowerment. Number 8. He is a silent leader. What image do you have of the traditional leader? Someone who is always on the front lines, surrounded by officials or subordinates. Someone who makes executive decisions. An alpha guy who is loud, threatening, and not someone to fool with. But Sigma guys may lead just as well as alpha males, just differently. They have the right balance of self-confidence, introspection, and intelligence to solve any problem and make inefficient processes efficient. You need a Sigma man on your team. You get the confidence and leadership of an alpha guy without the ego issues that require continual confirmation. Number 7. He knows how to adapt to different situations. He can adapt to various situations. Alpha males can seize control of a social group or a circumstance, although this isn't always attainable. When alpha men aren't given the respect or power they feel they deserve, they tend to regress. That's where a Sigma man excels. They may be in control when needed, but they don't need to be validated as the leader in social situations or power dynamics. They are more fluid and flexible than alpha males, and so more effective in every setting. A Sigma guy may be a follower, a leader, or anything in between, as long as they feel they are being used effectively. Number 6. He treats everyone around him the same way. Our daily lives are founded on social hierarchies, which we learn about in school. We all know who the popular kids are and how to behave around them. And these habits, behaviors, and social structures accompany us into adulthood. Sigma guys despise unseen, meaningless power dynamics based on undeserved social rank. They reject the idea that you should treat one person one way and another because there are some unseen laws governing who they are. Unlike most of us, a Sigma guy is pleased to treat everyone equally. Number 5. He doesn't need a social circle to be himself. Alpha guys require structure because they like being in charge of others and influencing them. Their identity is typically shaped by the approval of others. They have trouble visualizing themselves without their social groups. Sigma guys are unique. While they aren't frightened of social circles, they don't drown in them as alpha males do. They are secure in the knowledge that their personality is unbound by other people's bonds. They don't follow trends, don't know much about celebrity gossip, and despise the concept of becoming popular, let alone a social media influencer. Number 4. He understands the importance of silence. Sigma males are cryptic. Rarely will you find them chatting and gossiping about trivial matters in their lives. This is because they value their own energy above all else. And there are few things more important to a Sigma man than their own energy. But just because they are quiet doesn't mean they are weak. While alpha males are dominant extroverts, Sigma males are dominant introverts. They command a room simply by entering it, whereas an alpha male might command a room with his voice or actions. Everyone thinks silence between two people means no vibe or connection. But giving a Sigma man the silence they need without being awkward about it is an easy way to become a pillar in their life. Number 3. He hates living life safely. The Sigma male takes risks. That doesn't mean he ignores authority or acts recklessly. Aside from the occasional rule-breaking or calculated risk-taking, Sigma males aren't afraid to serve their person. He doesn't do this to show off his power or gain respect from others, but to advance his projects. Everyone takes risks. Sigma males excel as leaders and partners due to their unique blend of pragmatism and idealism. They understand the ideal situation and create situations that are less ideal but more likely to occur. In most situations, Sigma males are at the top of the food chain. They have complex personalities and despise being boxed. As a result, your Sigma male is unlikely to be an archetype. They excel as athletes, entrepreneurs, intellectuals, and creative because they can adapt to any environment and broaden their horizons. Number 2. He's incredibly self-aware. Unlike an alpha man who projects himself outward for all to see, the Sigma male focuses on himself and his activities. Sigma guys are self-aware. They realize their strengths and actively try to improve their deficiencies. In his cocoon, the Sigma man typically analyzes what he could have done better. They avoid controversy even without the finest social graces since they know how to handle social settings and come out nice. As someone who lives entirely in their brains and doesn't seek for validation, they'll be thrilled when someone eventually acknowledges their unique qualities. Number 1. It's hard to understand him. The Sigma male personality is one of the most difficult to comprehend. It's tough to categorize his decisions and conduct since they don't fit into our binary concept of what it means to be dominant or submissive. One of the most challenging aspects of dating a Sigma guy is his lack of vocalization. His problem-solving skills come first, which isn't necessarily what you need. Coupled with their indifference in conforming to social standards, Sigma guys might appear cold and uncaring. This is far from the truth. Because they are self-aware, Sigma guys make great spouses.